move to the next session. 80% of people in this room around 20th March 2020 were busy doing exhibitions, maybe 100%. But by 25th March, the world had changed. We had such a fantastic ecosystem within our organizations, so many people who helped to make us survive. This is the time to acknowledge them and be grateful to what they have done. When exhibitions got stopped, IAIA got together and created a Restart Exhibitions campaign where the team within our teams came up with an advocacy campaign, came up with solutions which could convince the government that the exhibitions could open up again. Today, we would like to acknowledge the great work done by them. Some of them are here with us today, so I would like to invite them on stage and on behalf of all of us, thank them for the great work they have done. I would like to first call the captain of the team, Navjeet Ganguly. So Navjeet showed us what you can do work from home. He also showed us that you can skip dinners if the planning meeting starts at 7 p.m. And his other team members include Raghav Khosla. Raghav, if you're there. Akash Dhote, Mr. Arvind from IMTMA, Ganesh Parkar, Himakshi Gupta, Jatin Bhardwaj, Mukund Rao and Sandesh Shinde. I would also request the EC to come on board and so that we can felicitate them. Sonia, if you could request the entire EC team to come up. So as you know, as you see, they are also meeting for the first time. That is the power of quality working from remote. And I would also request Navjeet to say do shabd to tell us how they started planning something. Over to you.
Thank you, Suraj. Firstly, I like to thank IAIA for acknowledging the efforts for the team. In fact, this is for all of us and also, those who couldn't be part of it, because I got a message from Mukund saying that he's unwell and he's not be able to join. So, when we started discussing this, this was last year, somewhere around August, September. So, Nidhi, you can correct me if that's wrong. We were, by that time, the world has seen us really going through something terrible. The tsunami which happened for COVID and everything was shattered around the world, from businesses to health, everything was under this immense stress. But there was a time, after the first wave started settling down, we could see that the one end, it was the business, economy, finance, whatever you call it, from individual perspective, it was managing his personal finances, his or her. All that had taken a huge toll. And we had to look at it from a point of view that by that time, we had all learned that how to deal with this pandemic, how to manage the pandemic and also run the business. So we could have not been a mere spectator. We all decided that, and thanks to the leadership, they inspired us, they motivated us, saying that, this is the objective, guys, go for it. So thanks to all of them. And also those who are not there. So we decided that we are going to communicate and we are going to put that confidence back in them for keeping in mind this huge suffering which was happening because of things being come to standstill. And we came out with ideas of engagement and we used the digital platforms to communicate that across. And with so many of us and the contacts of so many of us which we have out there on our social media, you can think about imagine the numbers which will run in lakhs. So that was the voice which came up. I think we went on for a couple of months, and those voices definitely must have reached the right ears. And we could communicate one thing very simply. One end, the stories of suffering, and they're ready to serve the business because the business had started by that time. So we wanted to serve. And secondly, that we promised that how we can follow all the protocols and the directives to ensure that this is safe. And I must say that I think exhibitions have never been in the news for any wrong reasons. So kudos to the big family out there, and we could communicate each story so that the emotional part goes out, the rational part goes out, and we can use our connections. So that's it from my side. Thank you so much.
I'll only say thank you, Navjeet, and thank you, what did we call them? The hidden champions or the warriors who basically worked on this campaign initiated by IEIA to restart exhibitions post-pandemic. The pandemic is now part of our lives, and thank you, each one of you, for making this exemplary effort in making the cause of the exhibition industry heard. So thank you once again on behalf of IEIA, and probably Rakesh ji, if you can please come. Navjeet? Mr. Sethi, Himakshi Gupta from Om Shakti. Thank you. Suraj. Raghav Khosla from Exhibition Showcase. Thank you, Raghav, for doing this. Sudeep, Jatin, thank you. Dharampal from the EC, Akash Dhote from Blue Apple Digital Media. Thank you, Akash. So, Ganesh Parkar from Fair Act. So, thank you very much for all your support. Arvind from IMTMA. Just one more moment, and of course, it was also an endeavor. Okay, on behalf of IEIA, we also wanted to thank the support system in the entire exhibition ecosystem. The list is the list is endless. If we were to thank each one of you, of course, we have the venues, we have the organizers, we have the service providers, the freight forwarders, the stand contractors, and many members of ICE as well. But at the same time, there are some people who've never been, of course, they've always been on the show floors, but they've never been acknowledged or thanked as well. So as I said, the list is endless, and we are only trying to acknowledge them and thank them. And today we have very few of them who joined us in person today, but we will, of course, continue this thank you process over the next few months and years. And over to you, Suraj.
So we have this as the acknowledgement for our backbones. Mind or the brain is often overrated. It's the spine which makes all the difference. And we thank the spine of our industry for being a part and helping us wherever we can. I will take the names. Some of you are here, and if you are here, please join us. Mr. Saurabh Bindal, Sunil Bhattar, Abbas Chaugule, Arpit Chauhan, Kishan Singh, Nitin Nayak, Dilip Chopra, Ganesh Parkar, Anil Gautam, Dilip Deshmukh, Naveen Tyagi, Mukund Rao, Rajan Mangle, Mr. Praveen SB, Mr. Balavalkar, Rajji Tiwari, Renuka Uchil, Deepak Sapkwal, Sneh Prabhaji, Anil Kapoor, Mr. P.S. Aneja, Mr. Amanjeet Madan, and Shilpa Chandak. Any one of you, some of you are here with us today, kindly join us on stage. As our President has said, this is an ongoing process and all the backbone support of the industry should be acknowledged in times to come as well. We do hope every time we meet, we are able to contact them and thank them the way we are going to do today. Next time when we meet, some more names will get added. So I will request Ms. Parashar to kindly give them.
Thank you IEIA for this recognition, and thank you BIEC for giving me this opportunity to serve almost a decade now. I started in 2008 working for Mermaid Digital, doing a bit in terms of makeover, giving solutions for branding and signages. I hope this will continue recognizing service providers. It's very important, very great move, I would say. Thank you one and all.
Mr. Amanjeet Madan from Bangalore.